I absolutely have no trouble believing that they went to all those lengths to do such incredible work, because the quality of the work shows through so much in the product, and especially like the music that you highlighted there. I was extraordinarily lucky enough to work together a little bit with Aivi and Surasshu, who are the composers of Steven Universe, earlier this year, where they performed at one of my shows at Vancouver Chip Music Society that I produce along with my buddy Brian Chan. We had one back in May where we did a Steven Universe spectacular. We brought up Aivi and Surasshu from San Francisco. We had Rekadam from Japan, who did the drums on a lot of the Steven Universe soundtrack, along with his partner Jay Andromeda, who did some incredible vocals work. We had some folks up from San Francisco. I believe it was Ronan Op F who did some strings work. And we had Adrian Tallons from Vancouver, who did a bunch of music for the Steven Universe video game, and just put together like a whole evening show just of the Steven Universe music. And even in that short time period that I got to spend with them, the amount of love and care and consideration that they put into their work was just, it was incredible. I was completely blown away. That was one of the best things I'll probably ever do. It was an amazing, amazing show. So it was great. And Carrie, I believe you were there, were you not?
Was.
You came up from Seattle for that one.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was super awesome. I would not cap your skills at that level because I think that you will continue to grow. But it was an amazing show.
It was unbelievable. I'm gonna remember that forever. That was our first sellout show. I found out shortly before I introduced them on stage, that was Aivi and Surasshu's first ever concert outside of the Bay Area.
Yep.
Wow. I asked them if it was their first time in Canada, and they were like, oh yeah, and then they were like, actually, this is our first show not in San Francisco, because they don't perform live very often.
Yep.
So it was amazing. So that was one of my favorite things I've ever done, and it really shows how much work they put into Steven Universe, and you can see that in that art book if you win this giveaway. It could be yours for donations of $5.48 or any multiples thereof.
You're so good at this.
Ooh.
Thank you. I feel like I've been doing it for a little while. At least an hour and 49 minutes.
Eric popped over for that show too and sent me a video of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to dance with him. It was fun. It's nice.
And then our most recent show, we did a game composer focused one just a few weeks ago at the end of October, and one of the performers was Lena Rain, who does the music for Celeste and Esk and Hackmud, the upcoming game Chicory. But Lena also did the sound mixing or the music mixing for the Steven Universe movie.
You had such a great lineup for that show.
It was ridiculous.
I was really bummed that I didn't get up to see it. But
Next time.
next time.
Yeah.
Just keep making shows.
Yeah. I mean, we're taking a break till next year, but we're going to do some stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.